Hello and welcome to this edition of Falcon Features, the segment where we highlight the accomplishments of our Messiah friends all over the world. I'm your host, Paul Callender. Our featured Falcon this week is Dr. Sarah Myers, a professor in Messiah's History Department. Back in April, Dr. Myers received a grant from the National Endowment for the Humanities. She was given this honor in order to further her plans for We Are Veterans Too, Women's Experiences in the U.S. Military. This is a program Dr. Myers founded to hold discussion groups and learn more about the stories female veterans had while serving our country. Dr. Myers has had a long history of working and studying with women in the military, so this project makes sense for her to take up. Let us allow her to go into more detail as to why she chose this.
Yeah, so I actually, as a historian, I research World War II and specifically female pilots who were veterans of what was called at the time the Army Air Force. And so I was already interested in looking at women's experiences as veterans and their experiences in the military. And then from there, I attended this summer institute, which I call nerd camp for historians, where we all got to meet together one summer for a couple weeks. And basically we just listened to speakers and had discussions with each other about issues that American veterans face when they return home from war. And that was really interesting to me because we had some of our speakers that talked about female veterans specifically. And so that those things together inspired me to want to write one of these grants and apply for it.
As you can tell, this is a topic that Dr. Myers is very interested in, and she is certainly worthy of the grant that she received. It also goes to show how our university is able to have a great impact on our country through doing good and sharing the stories of important members of our society. That about wraps it up for this week's Falcon Features. Thanks again to Dr. Sarah Myers for coming on the show, and once again, I'm Paul Callender, signing off.